Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Well, today we're looking at Psalm 108, verses 12 and 13. And this will close out our study of Psalm 108. And this has just been wonderful, hasn't it? Praise, promise, the promise of God that He's in charge. He's over all of this. David's worried. He needs salvation. God says, hey, it's all mine. And then the prayer at the end, where David really sort of blends both the promise and his concern. And part of the concern is, you've not gone out with us, now please go with us. And today we're going to look at, like I said yesterday, he really takes the lid off and comes right to the kernel, the core of his request. And tells us something wonderful about prayer and about God. Don't forget now that next week and for the next 3 weeks, I will not be on the air. Daily Dose Radio will not be recorded and broadcast. It's going to be quiet on this front, but you can go to other places in the Bible Bistro and find content if you need it. Go back and listen to old episodes of Daily Dose Radio. I will be back on the air January the 8th, so you can look forward to that. We'll kick off a brand new year with a brand new psalm. We'll start with Psalm 109, and it's another two-parter, so we'll do that in 2 pieces. And I'm looking forward to, participating with you as we study the Psalms verse by verse in 2024. So today, verses 12 and 13. Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for He it is that shall tread down our enemies. Well, there it is. I mean, like I said, He strips it all down to the brass tacks, He gets down to where the furniture has no cover on it. You see the whole thing. And here it is. We have trouble, don't we? David has trouble. Look at verse 6. That thy beloved may be delivered, save with thy right hand and answer me. Apparently he has trouble. Look at verse 11. Wilt not thou, O God, who hast cast us off, will you not go out with our armies? He's got trouble. Verse 12, give us help from trouble. What a wonderful prayer. This can be a prayer that you add to your closet time, because I'm sure you've got trouble just like everybody else has got trouble. Trouble seems to find its way around, doesn't it? Especially in the church. The devil's a busy man, and he's trying to trouble the church quite a bit. And so when you have trouble, what do? Give us help from trouble. You cry out to God. And that's exactly what David does here. And then he adds this little piece. For vain is the help of man. So only in God can you truly find help for your trouble. Only there. He's the only place. You have trouble with sin, go to God. Confess your sin. Ask Him for help. You have trouble with people, go to God. Confess that. Ask Him for help. Whatever it might be, your weaknesses, your failings, go to God and ask Him for help. For vain is the help of men. You're not going to get it from them, and you're certainly not going to get it from yourself. I mean, if you're at this point and you have trouble and you know you've got to get help from someplace, you're not looking to you for your help, and you can't look to men for your help because only God is able. That's beautiful. Through God we shall do valiantly. Have you been valiant in your fight against sin? Have you been valiant in your efforts to sing the songs of Zion to the people and to the nations? Have you been valiant in your attendance at church and your devotional life? Have you been valiant in all of these areas, in your devotion, in your discipline, in your walk with the Lord? Have you been valiant? Have you put on the armor daily, taken up the sword and the shield, shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace? Have you been valiant? Well, if you haven't, you know where you can go for the help. You go to God, because it's only through God that we can do valiantly. He it is that shall tread down our enemies. It's not we. We don't. We just stand in faithfulness. And in valiance, we fight the good fight of faith. Join me again next time. And next time will be January the 8th, 2024, as we look at Psalm 109 here on Daily Dose Radio. Merry Christmas. to one and all. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.